You are going to be Murray. You're a boy, so Murray is going to be the simple name I'm going to input. And that is 1. Let's continue the search. And we know where we need to search, so that's not going to be difficult. Now we just need to get lucky. It will actually appear. No, you again. Ah, there you are, little cutie. Wild Houndour actually appears in the grass here. And remember how I was talking about replacing my fire type at some point? Yeah, we're looking at it right now. It's also a dark type, so I have a perfect move for you. Without actually having to change my team. Because even though it sits level 48, Pursuit is weak enough, and also not very effective, that I know you can survive this. Yeah, I've done this more often. Perfect move. Thank you for poisoning me. It's not going to matter a whole lot. I'm going to throw Ultra Balls at you from this point on. Come here, my lovely. My favorite fire type in the game. We have caught ourselves Houndour. We're not going to be using Houndour a whole lot, because it needs to level up quickly and therefore evolve, but still. We are starting with Houndour, the dark Pokemon. To corner prey, they check each other's location, using barks that only they can understand. Yeah, it's a dog, so what else did you expect? Even though I'm normally not the biggest fan of dogs, this is actually a pretty cool one. And we're going to call you, after Molly and Polly, this time we have Holly. Since it's a girl, so we're going to be using this girl in our team. And oh yeah, Sid is poisoned. Let's return to Saffron. We have a Pokemon Center there, of course. We can take care of poison. And it also gives us the ability to actually get Houndour from the PC. Because there's a lot of level ups that needs to happen. It's going to be my new fire type / dark type. So it needs to be level 48, just like the rest. A lot of level grinding is going to be necessary. But I've actually reserved some time for that in the upcoming days. And therefore Magnus is going out finally. And we are going to withdraw Holly. Not battle ready yet. But she will be the moment I continue, don't worry. And this is going to be fine for now. Let's go close off and heal Sid, most of all. That's a jingle I've never heard before. Alright, now that Holly's in our team, let's go switch her to the top. Time for some level grinding. And that actually might take a pretty long time. It's a lot of levels, more than 30 I see. But the rest of the team can help, hopefully. Let's find ourselves a good quiet route where the levels aren't that high and we can do some level grinding. Is this going to be... Friend told me this. You saw... Yeah, we've got ourselves a swarm! Marill in Mount Mortar. Alright, level grinding seems to be over. Had to switch on the recording in a hurry, because this might have been a swarm. And it indeed was one. So, change of plans. We are going to Mount Mortar quickly. Luckily we're already in Johto, so... Come on, Aquatic City, where are you? We're going on a field trip, all of a sudden. Just to be sure. Just like any other swarm Pokemon, you can always get them normally as well, but the chances are really, really low for them to appear, so... Usually it is recommended to wait until the phone call that there is a Pokemon swarm going in that location. Making the chance a lot bigger. Marill... Wrong cave. Marill appears in the water, so we need to enter the cave in the middle, because we need to be able to swim. Marill is not a Pokemon that appears on the ground here in Mount Mortar, but in the water. Just like all of the other water Pokemon always do. Time to swim. And hopefully get lucky. Because of course Marill's not the only Pokemon that still appears here. Even with the swarm. But we get lucky. Here is Marill. Level 22. Let's switch to Helly. I've been bringing her along in case I met one of the gerbils. Since Jill is in the daycare center. I actually brought her along for a sleep move. And that is perfect. Also kinda around the same level. So even for damaging, Helly is perfect. One more Nightshade coming up. Okay, this Marill is pretty powerful. Lick for the final touch. With an Ultra Ball, I'm pretty sure I don't even... What the hell? Never mind. I was going to say with an Ultra Ball, I'm pretty sure I don't even need Hypnosis in order to put you to sleep. But that decision was made for me. Ultra Ball. Get in there, you naughty little thing. Yeah. Next new water Pokemon from Generation 2 is ours. Marill. Cute little Aqua Mouse Pokemon. The end of its tail serves as a buoy that keeps it from drowning, even in a vicious current. Yeah, water type is fun and everything, but normally mouses are not water creatures, so... This name is going to be really simple. There's also a DJ in this game called this, but we have Mary. I think you would have come up with the same name. Yeah, my box is full. I know, Bill. I don't care. We were working on leveling up Holly. We were barely started with that, so let's continue. Thank you, level 24. Time for the recording to get switched on again, because level 24 for Houndour means evolution. Let's go. Holly is evolving. And we know what it will evolve into, because that is a Pokemon we've already seen as well. An even bigger dog. Congratulations, Holly is now Houndoom. A more awesome dog and a more awesome name. Let's be honest. PokéDex, what do you have to say? Let's go see where you are, stupid gerbil. Yeah, because of being busy with leveling up so much, I'm also keeping track of where these guys are. But we are not in the Pokédex for tracking gerbils. We are reading the names of new Pokemon, like Houndoom. Houndoom, also a dark Pokemon. Upon hearing its eerie howls, other Pokemon get the shivers and head straight back to their nests. Even Entei. Oh, Entei, where is your nest? You keep changing that. Let's also check out Espeon. Espeon, the sun Pokemon. By reading air currents, it can predict things, such as the weather or its foe's next move. Okay, scratch one more. Where's the other one that I've forgotten? Because there's one more. My side notes is something I don't usually check too often, and therefore I forget to cover these Pokemon. My apologies. We also have Xatu. Xatu, the mystic Pokemon. In South America, it is said that its right eye sees the future, and its left eye views the past. And the two eyes that are in between, on its chest, or is that something else? I'm asking way too many questions, what am I doing? Oh yeah, we were leveling up Holly. She evolved into Houndoom, but of course is still far from the rest of my team. We need to continue. And in the meantime, I will also try to track the gerbils. Okay, it seems Jill is done. You don't necessarily need her to level up, because that is something she was doing quite well herself. She was part of the A-team after all. And there's no evolution for Jynx, so that's not the reason she's in here. Just to make an egg. And it seems we are done with that. Because that egg is going to be something unique. Jynx cannot evolve, but she can pre-evolve. Let's ditch Helly quickly. Yeah, the reason why I have a Pokemon with no sleep with me is because of the fact that I'm also tracking gerbils, in case I actually happen to stumble upon one. Currently I have the level in order to take them on. And do need to make sure I'm able to put them to sleep, in case they want to run away. And therefore I was bringing Helly along. However, I did not meet any of them yet, so... Jill is a way better one. She's higher level, even higher level than the gerbils, because as you may remember, they are going to be level 40 the moment you meet them. So Jill might be a better bet to bring along for her lovely kiss. I do need to make sure she's back in the team then. Now that we have her egg, Jill can come back quickly. Just in case I happen to stumble upon a Suicune, an Entei, or a Raikou. Magnus, you're up next. Since we have your replacement for the fire type, you are up next, because Magnus, or Magmar, actually also has a unique Pokemon egg. Let's continue. Is there anything interesting here on Route 34? There might be. Always worth checking out, as long as you don't have these guys. Where is Raikou right now? Really far away from me. And we don't even have to try going there, because the moment we go there, it will appear on a different route. You really need to get lucky. It appears in the same route as you. Otherwise, it's just bad luck for you. You really need to get lucky where they actually spawn. Luckily, the moment you have met them at least once, you're able to track their movements, so if they are on the same route as you, you're at least able to see it. Let's continue. There we go. Here is Suicune. I was actually tracking Raikou, but the one we have not met yet can also appear, of course. Interesting. Time to put you to sleep, because otherwise you're just going to run away in turn 1. Definitely the most annoying legendaries to catch in this game, because of their rare appearances and the fact that they like to run away so quickly. Always interesting how this works. You're doing all the effort in the world in order to track down one of the gerbils, and then another one appears. Suicune, of course, I was not able to track, because that one has not appeared at all before me, so then you're not able to see what their quote-unquote nest location is. And therefore, where you have the chance to actually meet them in the grass. Okay, HP is perfect. It will also stay asleep, that is also perfect. Even with an Ultra Ball, these guys can be difficult to catch, so caution remains required. It is still a legendary Pokemon after all. They are never easy to catch. Stays asleep, so attempt number 2 coming up. Back. Ultra Ball. Use. Second try, okay. Was not expecting it to go so quickly, but after trying to track Raikou, we catch ourselves a Suicune. Apparently 2 of these guys were running around in the grass here. Thank you, Route 45. Suicune, the first gerbil. The Aurora Pokemon. This Pokemon races across the land. It is said that the north wind will somehow blow whenever it appears. Man, even the description of this guy is cool. Let's go give you a name. Because I obviously like to use you. My new water and ice type is going to be Sullivan. Alright, that is one. We can finally scratch one of the gerbil lists. And I think if I try to track the other two, they are going to be gone now. So I think I can switch you back so we can do some more level grinding. It's no use actually trying to look for the other two. Raikou is going to be gone now. Need to start looking for him all over again. Okay, they're standing outside, so perfect. It's not the first time I tried to check, by the way. It's the first time you're going to see, but I've been here before. Even I'm not too sure how long this actually takes, the making of that egg. But every once in a while I'll check the daycare center. Magnus has been a good boy and made an egg, which is also going to be a new type of Pokemon. Deposit. Jill. And Sullivan. Who also needs to do some level ups now that I think about it. And the final two I'd like to do, in order to get a unique Pokemon egg I currently don't have yet. So let's go put in Donnie again. He's been in here before, but he was not done yet, so... Yeah, shut up, Perry. We've already done your swarm. I don't care anymore. Yeah, but like I said, Donnie was already in the daycare center, but was pulled out because Jill needed to go in there quickly. Let's continue with Donnie until we catch the next Pokemon. Alright, we're still not done with the leveling up, which is perfect because that gives us plenty of steps in order to try to hatch these eggs. And while stepping around, we can also try to track the final two gerbils, which are in my PokéDex, so we can track them. Raikou is on 45, of course. Now he is. But he won't be the moment I go there, so it's not going to help me. Entei I don't really need right now. Already have a fire type, so I'll try to focus on Raikou first. Hey! That is interesting to see. Raikou's on Route 34, just like me. Perfect. Let's go use the Max Repel. Every Pokemon below level 30 is going to be kept away from me. And since Raikou is level 40, this should be the only Pokemon to appear. So even though it's a rare Pokemon to appear, even if you're on the correct route, it is still not easy to actually get that encounter. Using a Repel, or even better a Max Repel, that can make it a lot easier. This way all the weak Pokemon will actually stay away from you. As you can see, we won't get any random encounters right now. At least, we should get one. Raikou is apparently on Route 34. And even then, it's pretty difficult to actually get that encounter, as you can see. Come on. This should work. Don't tell me I'm also repelling Raikou, that would be really hilarious. Stop calling me, I'm busy. I'm fairly confident I can catch myself a Raikou now, so... Stop interrupting, I think. He's already gone because I'm not finding him. No! He's still here. Why doesn't he appear? Come on. No, now we're getting something. And because of the Max Repel, it can only be Raikou. Not a chance it was something else. Took quite a while. Even had to use the second Max Repel. But eventually, he did want to show up, luckily. A new electric type, as you can see. It's not colored yellow for nothing. This is indeed an electric type. And remember, always use sleep first, because otherwise it's going to be gone in one turn. If you're higher level than it, you'll be faster. Normally, you can actually get the status ailment on him, and he will stay around. Time for damaging. Unlike Suicune, this is not a water type, and therefore Ice Punch should work wonders. It's a little bit more than I actually expected, but he stays alive, so... Now I should have bought more Ultra Balls. I'm going to laugh if I run out during this. That's going to be really funny. And then the joke is on me. Oh, woke up. Stop using Roar on me. Lovely kiss. I'm actually surprised he stayed around. Normally that's the first thing they do. Fleeing. But of course it's not easy for him to flee. I'm higher level than him, so the chances of him fleeing does decrease the moment you're higher level. The strength of my Pokemon actually keeps him around. That is also kind of a factor in this, of course. Alright, please get in. No, first need to put you to sleep again, of course. You may never know. Only 2 more. In worst case scenario, I can use my Master Ball on him, but trust me, there's going to be an even more difficult Pokemon to catch. Not that much later. That's also coming up quite soon, but even though these gerbils are really difficult to catch, I don't want to waste my Master Ball on them. There's going to be something a lot more tricky to catch. But we have Raikou, luckily. No need to restart my game. Raikou, the Thunder Pokemon. A Pokemon that races across the land while barking a cry that sounds like crashing thunder. I'm pretty sure he's just lead singer of AC/DC. Raikou, yeah, you're normally part of my A-team as well, so I know your name. Don't have to check on my list for that. You're going to be Raymond. Really suits him well. And that makes 2 gerbils. For now, I think that is going to be enough. I've been wasting a lot of time the last 2 days trying to get this done. So I think this is enough for now. Okay, this is going to be enough. 26. And according to my list, that is the required level for Phanpy to evolve into Donphan. And here we go. The small little elephant is still a small little elephant. Just a little bit less small. Donphan. I think that means PokéDex time. We have Donphan somewhere. Oh, right over here. Donphan, the armor Pokemon. The longer and bigger its tusk, the higher the rank in its herd. The tusks take long to grow. And therefore saying the older it is, the higher the rank in the herd. Alright, I think that is going to be the final thing I'm going to do here in chapter 11. This actually took me multiple days. A small little recording session. But next time we're going to continue on our adventure. We have expanded our A-team and did a lot of other things as well. Next time, next town, next gym. Treecks finally out.